Welcome back to Themed Journals. My name is April. I'm so excited to be back making stuff with you guys. So I got a bunch of stuff out. I still have old stuff out from the fabric we made, but get some of these out, these bulb pins. And let's get out quite a bit so I don't have to go back in there. Now I'm going to do a bastardized version of something that I used to do when I was a kid. They were very, very, very popular back in the day. And I can't find the safety pins that I would have used for this project anywhere. I must have already packed them thinking I didn't need them currently. So anyway, I've been looking and looking, can't find them. I know I have a big bag full of them. So hence my own version of this, and I wanted to share this with you guys. I got some more inspirational pieces. These go with, hang on, let me turn around and get the other big piece. These are brooches, but I think they're so pretty, and I wanted them for inspiration, so I thought I'd share. I try to keep them so I can see them and be inspired, you know? Okay, so talking about being inspired, I saw something come up on my Facebook stream that really brought me back to the day, and I wanted to share it with you. That's why I was looking for my safety pins. Oh, I have one safety pin right here. We can do that one first, and I wanted to see if anybody can guess what I'm doing between now and the time I do my reveal. So, you know, put it in the description below if you think you know what I'm doing. All right. Oh, wow. Are all these blue? They certainly are. Oh, this is purple. This is pink. Ugh. Hang on. Okay, so we got... I think that's a different color. This is green. Now, if you're a Gen Xer, you should be able to recognize what I'm about ready to do pretty soon. Been delving into blasts for the past as a Gen Xer. Oh boy. Funny stuff. Anyway, let's see. Oh, see my new pair of scissors? Can't wait to use them. All right. So, back in the day, we would take a safety pin and we would fill it up with beads. What am I making? Anybody have a guess? And we could make them with different colored beads. All right, see that? Now I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to make jewelry out of the old-fashioned, what? Anybody have a guess? Yes, indeed. What am I making? I'm making friendship charms. That's right. Back in the day, we'd put beads on a safety pin, and we give them to our friends, and we trade them, and everybody would try to get a cool looking charm or friendship bead or friendship pin. See? Friendship pins. I saw this on a Gen Xer post, and I was like, oh my goodness, I've got to do those. And of course, I only have one pin, safety pin. And we would pin them onto our lapels, or we would have them hanging. What we would do is we'd run, instead of putting a jump ring at the bottom, we'd run a big safety pin through, and we'd have a bunch of them dangling down from proving that we had friendship pins. I know, weird. So instead of making the friendship pin with straight pins, I'm going to use gourd pins because I have so many, and I found some tonight. Yeah. So I'm going to make friendship pins out of gourd beads, gourd pins. Anyway, I just thought I'd do something simple so I don't have to think very much about it. Ugh. If I can make things stay, that is. All right. Oh, no. No, we're not going to use this. No. We're going to use this. There. So much better. Well, I don't know where that thing went. Nope, there goes the second one. Don't know where that went any. Third one. Cannot believe this nonsense. 3 of them at once. Disgraceful is what that is. See? Still don't know where they went. One more on here, I think. Ugh. Ugh. Everything's making me mad tonight. Got pissed off just as I was coming home. Drivers started about 12:30 acting like lunatics because it's going on. Tonight is the first night of the full moon. Because, you know, the full moon goes 3 days before, one day before and one day, the day of and the day after. It's 3 days of the full moon, and it started coming out and driving this morning. I don't know what people's problems are. They drive like lunatics. Oh, that's right. They're from California. All right. So there you go. I could probably put one more on here. I probably should. All right. All right. Maybe one more. Just went on the floor. So irritating. Oh, that's not gonna fit. I think we've reached our maximum on here. So tonight we're honoring, I'm making friendship beads, honoring the blast from the past I had. Yeah. So eventually I'll be able to get the, maybe it wants to go this way then. Anyway, here's another one. I wish I had straight pins. That's what I really, really super wish. But, you know, what they say, which is where horses, beggars would ride. I'd be saying giddy up all the time. Yeah, I'm tired. I need to get to bed very quickly tonight. I've got an early morning tomorrow. I've got to get up at 4 and get out the door. And be back by 9:30 to pick up my mom. She needs to get, my aunt needs a new car, and so she's down here in Phoenix trying to find one for her. So we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow is the one that, you know, my aunt is meant to have. Okay, where's another gourd pin? Let's use a gold one this time. Ah, here's the top. All right. And, you know, we mixed and matched beads. We didn't, you know, 100% make them, you know, the same. So let me show you, sort of. All right, there goes another one. Yep, there goes another one. This endeavor is going to piss me off. There, finally. Let's use a silver one, just because I have it laying around. I must say, I had much more patience with nonsense like this when I was a kid than I do as an adult. So you can put different style beads on here, as you can see. Yeah, let's see here. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, hang on. Get back down there. All right. Ooh, I almost had it. And it went all the way through the loop and wouldn't go in to the pin. Oh, there it is. All right, so you can see this one. I haven't put a jump ring on it. I'll do that later, or when I go ahead and use them. Ugh. I got a bunch of different stuff from the last Christmas present. Oh, I have some really fun news to share with you all. I gave my daughter and son-in-law and my grandson the advent calendars, and they love them. In fact, my son-in-law says, you should sell these. Make more and sell them. And I was like, oh, I just made them exclusively for you guys. I said, I'll think about selling them. I don't know if I will or not. And he goes, oh yeah, you should, because people will buy them. This is really cool. And anyway, they love them. And today I got a video of them putting the first bit of coins in Theo's ATM savings box, and so that was really cool. Now they'll have something fun to do every single day until Christmas. And of course, I'll take them their real, you know, this is only the first half of their Christmas gifts. So, yeah. All right, let's get a few more on here. Ugh, If I can stop throwing them around. Ugh. Ugh. So annoying. All right. So you can see I use different colors and different shapes and sizes. That's okay. It makes it more interesting, in my opinion, anyway. And these are fun to make. So this is like I said, the bastardized version of friendship beads. Oh yeah, true story. They usually have straight pins like this. See? Yeah. And these are real stones, or they're either real stones or glass beads. These might be glass beads. Maybe that's the reason why I'm having such a hard time picking them up, and they fly everywhere, is because they're made out of glass. I guess the one on the floor will get stomped on or rolled on. Yeah, we got really fancy with our friendship beads when I was a kid. We would do every other color, and we would do, you know, color, 2 colors, 1 color, 2 colors. Yeah, I'm just shoving them on a cord pin. Ugh. Yep. I don't know why these won't stay where I put them, that's for sure. Now let's see what else we got in here. Okay, we've got a little one. They're so little. I found all these on my desk or on the floor, and they're still flying all over the place. Ugh. All right. Oh, finally. And let's see what else we have in here. Oh yeah, here's another bead. And let's put a green one on, maybe. Yeah, I've got super small sea beads that I'm trying to use up out of this particular container. Well, the sea bead did stay on, so I guess that's a omen. Ugh. No, I dropped my... Part of my problem is I drove close to... I did 11 hours and like 35 minutes today, and still feels like I'm in the car moving around. Terrible feeling to have, I can promise you. It doesn't help that I'm not, you know, because I still feel like I'm moving around. I'm a little shaky. Yep. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. I mean, these are super pretty beads, but oh, stars alive. Yeah. Oh, I got a small one on there. Let's see if we can get the other 3 on here. Just so I can get rid of them, because, oops, nope, no such luck there. Well. Yeah, I found it. There it is. There. All right, there we go. Probably could have gotten another one on, but I think I did have one on. I think it popped off. Irritating. All right, so those are the friendship beads that I'll be working on off and on. Let's do another one, just because they're so much fun and irritating. And irritating. Fun and irritating. I remember it being 100% fun when I was a kid, but sometimes memories shift, you know, and we think, oh, that was fun when we were a kid. No, it wasn't any more fun than it is now. But the results are so pretty, and we gave them to our friends, and we wore them, and on our clothes and stuff. You know, that was a real amethyst. I don't know where it went. Let's get another one out of here. All right, got it. Oh, it won't go past that point. All right. Oh, that's bad. Okay, let's see. Let's take that off. All right. Now, let's try something. Let's just use up these pretty little beads, although I think I bought some more of these. Yeah, nope, they're not meant for a gourd pin either. Not unless you just put one on here. All right, we'll use that for something else then. Now, once we get to the top, we might be able to add this on now. Let's see. Okay. Okay, we got the amethyst one on. Oh yeah, they're definitely flying around over here. Now I did want to show you something fun. Just as fun as this. I know I bought a bunch of pins, and I only used like 3 because I made, for those who've been here with me for a while, 2 years ago, I made like 5 or 6 journals for Christmas as Christmas gifts, and I made a sewing journal for my daughter's mother-in-law because she likes sewing, and I bought pins for that, safety pins, and I can't find them. They're probably up in Snowflake somewhere. Or after I'm done with this video, I'll find them. Because I thought, oh, they would make great charms. Friendship bead charms. Yep. I haven't seen anybody else make them. Probably because they didn't grow up in the late 70s, early 80s. I mean, these friendship charms didn't come into existence until the like early 80s, something like that. Anyway, I wanted to show you these beautiful things. Where are they? Ah, here they are. Okay, here we go. Empty them out here. Now remember, for the I have these. This is sort of broken, but anyway, they're nail things. Well, I got some more nail things, but they got a fancy bottom. See that? Oh, so I wanted to make some charms with these. So let's put that aside, and let's see. Let's get out some of these. I know, I've got a glorified mess here, huh? All right. So I'm going to grab one of the, oh, here it is. All right. So I'm going to grab one of these and then put one of these on. These should be easier to make than the little charms I was making a few minutes ago. Oh yeah, that looks good. Look at that. Maybe I should use silver with it. No. We'll do the next one silver. That's what we'll do. And maybe these are too big. I don't know. I like them. And yes, they're easier to pick up and make. And then, let's see. Here are the... All right, so here's the fancy end ones. So that'll be another lovely bead to use. And then let's use some silver ones, but I want to try these smaller ones. Yeah, let's try these. See which ones we like better. All right, now let's get the fancy ended ones. Huh, interesting. All right, let's try these again. See which ones we think look better. I'm thinking the smaller spacer beads are better. I think we have room for one more. Let's see if we do or not. No, we do not. Okay, no worries, no worries. There they are. What I've learned that as you bend it, if you move your if you move it down, then as you turn it, then it turns into this perfect loop. It took me 4 years to learn that trick. So here these two are. Yeah, these look over big. These look better. But again, it depends on what project you're using them for. Also, I have these colored ones. So all right. Let's turn these to the correct side up, April. All right. Now, I want to try these beads. Oops. Try these beads with like a purple, like that color, I think would look good with these beads. Let's see. Since we've been doing nothing but amethyst beads, let's see what we got here. Here we go. Finally. Okay. Okay, so back into our mess we go. All right, so I'm going to try these spacer beads with this color. With the brown beads and see how they do. They're sort of blue and brown. Well, I think I just convinced myself to change the color of the spacers. Didn't realize they were blue. I thought they were brown. Well, they're champagne on one side and blue on the other. So, I don't like that. Okay, back to the drawing board. All right, let's try these. These are like mother of pearl. Nope. All right. Ugh. All right. Definitely want to snap that on hard, good and hard. All right. Let's see. Oh, I know. Let's try these little ones and see if they look good because they're small and they're on gold. So let's see. All right, I like that better, much better. You just have to find the combo that you like. I'm going to have all these beads, all these charms made up. I just need a project to put them on now. All right. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Look at that. Ah, ha, ha, ha. There we go. I don't think this one's going to work. No. Okay, no worries. So I start here and do the initial twist, and then I bring it down a little bit, and then I do another twist, and then I bring it down to the tip, and I bring the tip in. Usually I don't have this much trouble, but anyway. And the final push in is the smallest that you got, and you got a perfectly round thing. All right, so let's take a look and see what we've done tonight. So we did three different styles of charms. We did the amethyst with the big gold and rhinestones. Then we did this same size bead, but with the smaller rhinestones as spacers, and I like that better. Then we did this beautiful blue and champagne gold with the small gold spacers on the fancy one. All these are on the fancy one. Then we also did all these friendship charms, friendship bead charms. I wish I had more of these. But anyway, we did one real one, the rest are faux ones. If I wasn't so tired, I would have enjoyed the process better, but I'm going to be working on this and then over the next couple of days, simply because I just need something simple to do that's not project oriented for, you know, gifts and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope I was on screen, and I will talk to you later. Remember to like, share, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so that you know when the next Themed Journal journey is going to begin. There we go. Talk to you later. Bye.